And good morning, everyone. Welcome to No Warning, because that's what you get most of the time when I'm going to be on. I'm your host, Brian K. Morris, author, editor, publisher, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. We're going to allow this time to get some more people in here. But in the meantime, if you want to make sure that, or if you want to cut down your chances of missing an episode, subscribe to whatever you're on, like whether it's Facebook, you can subscribe to me there, or subscribe to me on YouTube where you get the better sound and picture quality. And hopefully you'll be notified of when I'm on. We're going to try to do it every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, leading into Nick Tockert's Never Mind the Furthermore, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. It's beautiful stuff. He's great. And followed on Monday and Friday by Daphne Lage and Nita Lanning on the Indie Comics Network. Check them out. They're all friends of mine. And we got the comments coming in already. See, these people are well trained. We even have Cindy kept giving us some love. CKOEPP.com. Check out our website. Just got her newsletter last week, and oh man, it was good. It's always good. She put some thought into it. Makes me feel like a swine for my callous newsletter, which will be going out on the 1st. So please go to risingtide.pub where you can sign up for that informational news sheet. And let's get some commentary in here. Let's start out with Ted Davies Artistry. Good morning to you, my friend. Check out his YouTube channel also. He's awesome. And good morning to you, Teresa. Mwah, glad to see you. And Kathy Jackson. Mwah, good morning to you, who I'm going to see this as he opens up his appointment book this coming Saturday at the Benton Civic Center at 414 Huddleston in Benton, Illinois for SI Comic Con. There's an event page on Facebook. You definitely want to check this show out. It is one of the best. It is a lot of fun. Low admission fee. There's going to be some great guests there, including my buddy Matthew Ashley will be there, and along with Kathy Jackson, Amy Hale, and Molly Daniels, and other great writers and creators. So also cosplay. Please come see us. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to have some new books, and y'all want to be there. And good morning to you, Cindy. Mwah, good morning. And someone snitched the share button to get up. Dang them. And Yo Pops, how you doing, my friend? And Joe Bachman, how you doing? I just looked at YouTube and didn't see you live. How long have you been on? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. So, and good morning to you, Don Doolittle. Mwah, good morning to you, sweetheart. And Lurker Mode engaged. So don't tell anyone Cindy's here, okay? And Hola, Fly Fox Pro, how are you this morning? Glad to have you here. Hope your morning's going well. Hope everybody's morning's going well. And like I said, we're going to be here about 45 minutes leading into Nick Tockert's Never Mind the Furthermore. Please keep leaving your messages. And also, if you're watching us on the rerun, leave us a message down below. We'll be happy to get back to you. But yeah, this coming Saturday, it's SI Comic Con at 414 Huddleston at the Benton Civic Center. Now, Benton's a really cool community. If you have time, check out their museum down there, because it's got all kinds of history down there, including the first time a Beatle visited America, George Harrison, and why. Also, they've got the John Malkovich room in there. They have part of the old jail that is spooky AF. I know, because I was there. Can we leave now, honey? But anyway, we're going to be doing that Saturday. That's going to be from about 10 to 5, although you can still, you might still be able to get early bird on that and come in an hour early and shop before the great unwashed get in there. And anyway, Kelly Austin is here. Good morning, Brian. Hello, friends. Mwah. Kelly, check out Bishop Kincaid book on Amazon. She is awesome and a wonderful lady. Looking forward to seeing more stuff from her. And also, see what else is going. Oh, and this later this month, please set your calendars for this, because this is going to be a good time, especially if you're into pulp comic books and the pulp magazines themselves. Windy City Pulp and Paper is happening on the 21st through the 23rd of this month at the Weston Lombard Yorktown Center at 17 Yorktown Shopping Center in Lombard, Illinois. It's a really wonderful facility there. And I've been going for the last 4 or 5 years. Now, this year I'm set up as a vendor this year, so I'm looking forward to that. Plus, you'll see a number of the great names in current pulp writing. And I will be spending way too much money, and Cookie will kill me. But it's going to be a good time. And there's a lot to see, not just old magazines and books and comics, but also a lot of original art from the pulps themselves and other magazine illustrations. It's a really, really cool place. Plus, there's going to be panels. I may be tapped to be on a panel, maybe do a reading. We'll find out soon. And also, we're going to be possibly moderating a panel or two. So we'll see how that works out. But we'll keep you posted on that. What else is going on? Like I said, I'm working on the newsletter, which you can sign up for at risingtide.pub. That'll go out on the first of the month when I'm in Benton. Also, let's see what else is going on. God. Currently working with Amazon to get my very first hardcover loaded up. It's going to be Santa Stein, the hardcover, the 10th anniversary edition. In fact, this month was 10 years ago that Santa Stein was released, and that went on after a modest start to become my biggest selling book. And it's sold all over the globe, and the polyhedron and the dodecacon. But anyway, please check it out. And it's going to be a lot. It's going to be fun. It's going to have some extra stuff in there. It's been re-edited. We've redone the cover art a little. And Cookie's worked really hard on it. I'm really proud of her. It's kind of been our project because the original was just us. So this is kind of like the same thing, but with a little more skill set than we both had 10 years ago. Currently wrestling with Amazon about that. We may go to another service if they are uncooperative. But anyway, please keep an eye out for that. We'll have more information, but it should release in early May. And we are joined by Eric Hawkins. Eric, how you doing? Eric is the writer and artist. And where did I put it? Oh, here we go, right on top. There we go. It's the Zombieville World of Oz. Go to Stone Door Studios and check that book out. He's working on number 5. And April 21st, Eric is going to have a Kickstarter for the new issue. Paul Bush, I hope you're watching. And yes, Teresa is moving into her own swinging singles apartment this weekend. And is going to get a little help on Tuesday from Calgon. So anyway, Teresa's, please send her some positive thoughts and affirmation and some love, because moving is a pain in the butt, as anyone who's ever done it can tell you. And I moved twice in 2 years when we came over to Indiana, so I feel the pain. Anyway, everyone's saying hello, and worker mode disengaged from Cindy Cap. And yay, congrats on the new release coming soon. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. And re-engaged. There we go. And again, check out ckoepp.com. Also go to patreon.com. And I should say something about Patreon, which I don't have my card up here. Hold on here. What the heck's happened? Anyway, already this is happening here. So, but yeah, Patreon is a monthly subscription service, and they are part of the reason we can do what we do here, due to their financial and emotional support. And in return for your donations on a monthly basis, we will give you a twice weekly blog. We're going to start doing one of the blogs every week for the general public, but we're not going to tell you which one. We posted one yesterday. It might be the Thursday blog. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, a lot of good discussion starts up there, and you're welcome to read it and comment. But you know, we share our thoughts with you.
How dare you!
Because we'll do that, Greta. Sorry, but anyway, we have a lot of fun with that, and like I said, twice weekly. Plus, we just released the 9th chapter of Volcana 2, the sequel to the 2015 book of mine. Within the next couple of years, we're going to complete the trilogy. That's one of my goals. And let's see what else. Keep an eye on Megan, or is he? Or Morgan, rather. Morgan, I was thinking of somebody else. Morgan S. Komnick. She is starting her Kickstarter in early April for her second audiobook. So please check that out. I'm listening to the first one right now. It's really good stuff. Really happy with Logan and Lexi on that one. The great voices on there. But yeah, check that out if you would please. And we are joined by Eric S. Hawkins, who's saying hello to Fly Fox Pro. And also check out Thursday night. I will be with Eric and Jody McPhee, Brian Rodman, and Clyde Hall on Comic Book Spectrum. We do that every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We talk about comic books, do reviews and information, and just all kinds of good stuff. So please check out what we do there. We have a good time, and you will too. Even people that don't like comics watch the show. So let's see. I just wonder if I can. Oh, let's see. And no warning. Yeah, Carl, no warning at all. Check out Carl Wisman's stuff on his books on Lulu.com. Great work there, and he needs to write more sequels. Anyway, let's see. I wonder if I can get something going here. I'm going to try to, let's see if I can get to here. We're going to change the color just a little here. There we go. And yes, like I said, we have our Patreon people. And these are people who support us on an ongoing basis, and we appreciate them. And many of them have their own Patreon stuff. So if you want to see what's going on there, check me out at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And also, we'll drop that there. And we'll also check out Uncle Carl's Secret Humor page. If you're not a member, please contact someone who is. And we all remind you what this is not. It is not the Green Room. Every Friday night, starting around 7:30 Eastern time, Carl and Donna Carlene open up their virtual home to you all and get you all to come in and just let your hair down, such as mine happens to be, and then just talk about what's on your mind and share your thoughts and commiserate and drink a lot. But anyway, and we're also brought to you by Plasma Fire Graphics. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now, it's time to give it a great...
Well, that didn't work. Anyway, and good morning to you, Carl. And Radio Retro Future afternoon. That's right. Our friend Buzzard is on the other side of the globe here. Please check out Radio Retro Future on YouTube. A lot of great entertainment on that. If you're into steampunk, and if you're not, you should be. And hello, chat from Radio Retro Future. Glad to see you here. And you never know what might happen to my living room. I sure don't. Which one of the cats will be attacking? That's the main thing. But anyway, Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And let's see here. And we're caught up with your comments now. Let's not let that happen, because I can leave in less than 45 minutes if need be. But anyway, well, let's see. Carl Wisman says, I just found out that an internet show I'm hosting a memorial. I just found out on an internet show that I'm hosting a memorial service later in the spring. Okay. Is there further context for this, Carl? Like, were you not expecting to be hosting a memorial service, or is we getting into something really grisly here? And anyway, and I got volunteered to officiate at another memorial service in Peoria. Oh, you got volunteered. Is this like people are saying, hey, Carl's going to do it, and they didn't tell Carl? Is that what this is? Maybe we need... You've got the key to get on here. Maybe you need to get on here and explain this. Oh, I'll put in my earbuds for you. But and let's see, here we go. And nope, Aunt Donna. Oh, Aunt Donna likes to volunteer me. Okay, you got voluntold then, just like I frequently am. So I understand that. Kickstarter is in the last week. Finish the draft of the book and win Adventures in Responsible Doll Ownership. I love that title, Bonsart. That is so cool. But yeah, that's the bane of all of us married guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, my husband can do it. Yeah. So I get that a lot. I'm sure we all do. Just, when was the last time anybody else got voluntold? So, and Eric Hawkins says, Bonsart's Artist joins us every Thursday on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition and puts us all to shame. Eric, you can hold your own, buddy. I wouldn't be too wouldn't need to be too gracious if you know what I mean. But yeah, check out Eric's work on his page and Stone Door Studios. Really good stuff. And oh, there we go. Carl Wisman has a link for Grant Lanker there. Beowulf 1 through 5, adventure that spans centuries. I've got the first 4 issues. I believe I've pledged to this one. I never can remember. I've had so many Kickstarters that I'm waiting on, and I have so many Kickstarters. I'll go into a flurry. Like, 1 month I'll be like, yeah, I'll back that, I'll back that, I'll back that, and then I'll go for 6 months. I'm like, oh man, I can't afford to have that talk with Cookie this month. And so, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, definitely check out Grant Lanker's Beowulf is a lot of fun. Great art, great story, and I'm really excited to see that every issue, every now and then. So please check that out. And for Grant Lanker, Grant, good morning to you wherever you are, my friend. And so let's see, is that all we've got here? Oh yeah, I'm checking other areas to see if there's anything I need to comment on, and don't need that, don't need that, I certainly don't need that. And let's see. Do you ever get people that you see in your Facebook feed where it says, so and so has made a comment, and there's some people who are like, oh, I can't wait to see what they've said. That sounds interesting. And then there's that group of people where it's like, oh crap, what have they done to pollute my news feed this morning? So anyway, Carl Weston says, I'm sure that more info on those memorial services will be given to me before the events. I don't even know exact dates yet. So much for being a pope. I know it's such a responsibility being the dark pope of the dark church of the rising tide. And Raider Retro Future has that Association of Ishtar Kickstarter for just $1. You get an amazing wallpaper. Check out this man. He has got some crazy talent. He really does. And 5 years ago, we launched Spencer's book on Kickstarter this month. Was it 5 years ago? I thought it was longer. Holy cats. Yeah, Spencer Spook. It was a revival of an old character from Giggle Comics from what became American Comics Group in this later on. And it was he basically was created 6 months before Casper the Friendly Ghost. Well, Casper would be like, if you did him wrong, he'd be like, oh gosh, I wish something would happen. I could, get some, satisfaction from this. And Spencer's like rolls up his shirt sleeves and says, let's get some revenge here. And Eric and I had a lot of fun putting that together, and I was very happy with that project. I still am. I'm still proud of it. Eric has developed as an artist so much more, though, in the last 5 years. It is astounding. But please, if you see me at SI Comic Con, I think I still have some issues left. I'm running really low on them, though. So please check it out. I still have some great variant covers from Ken Wheaton. I think I've got a couple of Ty Templeton. I've got a couple of your variant covers left, Eric. And Scoot, I think I'm out of the Scoot McMahon ones, though. So those are going fast. I expect to be sold out in a year or so. And we had a pretty good print run, so I'm, not surprised I still have some. Anyway, I get that sinking feeling anytime Donna thanks me. Yeah. I've got a handful of people that, especially when I'm promoting something I've found. Like if I've got an important show, I will post, I'm going to be at this important show. And then I get a certain percentage of my friends list who don't write me more than once or twice a year, figure this is the month I will put up some meme that has very little to do with Brian, and I will tag him in something that I didn't ask him to be tagged in. Yeah, I get a number of people, and I block them now too. Like Bonsar, for instance, can tag me anytime. I have told him this. And I appreciate when he does so. I want to use whatever bully pulpit I've got to help him and to help on my friends. Carl can do it anytime he wants. Donna, Amy, Kathy, Eric, any of them got something going on, they're free to tag me. But there's some people that don't interact with me very often, once every 2 or 3 years. But they decide, well, I'm going to use him to promote my stuff, and I've started blocking them. because it's like if you don't have the courtesy to at least ask me to do so, and Bonsard asks me all the time, and I keep reminding him he's got carte blanche. But anyway, yeah. But there are some people, it's like, oh crap, what have they said about me now? Or what sort of idiocy are they promoting? Um, I've had some people post some stuff that, let's just say I wouldn't say it out loud to anyone. That it's not just borderline offensive, it is horribly offensive. And it's like, click, get that post off my page, and click, get that person out of my life. But anyway, and oh, it's those people I barely know that tag me. Yeah, Carl, that's it. I've got mostly in people that barely know me. Probably couldn't spell my name if I asked them, you know. But of course, you know, they were like, "Oh, I've got something going. I want to tag them on this." Nope. Nope. And let's see. And Carl, I didn't. I accidentally hit. I didn't skip you on purpose, Kelly. But plus now Facebook has a yes. Add everyone tag. Facebook doesn't want you to spam. Then gives you a spam tool. Exactly. Define irony for you, right? And I hate that thing. And I'm getting a lot of it from mostly moribund. We're gonna learn some words today, kids. Moribund pages on Facebook where, and a lot of it's writing forums for me right now. I've had a couple comic forums, and I've only allowed one person to do it because I love them. But it's like they tag, and they tag everyone in the group. Now, to anyone who's getting those, I will tell you, there is a button where you can control how many messages you get from them. Maybe I can find it. Hold on a second here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a group. Comic book. There we go. All right, there we go. There is a button. I'm doing the PC version, but there is a three. Let's see. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Yes, on the left-hand side of the PC, where it has like the name of the group, and there's the invite button, and to the right of that there's 3-dot button. Click on the 3 dots, and there is a thing called manage notifications, and you can change how often you are contacted as a result. That's as perfect a way to do it as possible. I choose no notices. If I want, don't call me, I'll call you. But anyway, let's see here. Oh, okay, well, that's something else. But yeah, I think it is loathsome, and like I said, I have blocked people that do that if they're on my friends list, and I've blocked the site as well because I just think that's rude. It's like I don't want that in my newsfeed because usually it crowds out somebody I want to hear from, and I've been in the process actually in the last couple of months slowly whittling down my friends list of people that never interact with me, never like my posts, don't wish me happy birthday, that sort of thing. Yeah, if you want to stay on my list, wish me a happy birthday. It gives you a good chance to do it, but stay on my good list. But no, I get people that just sign, like back in the day before I got picky and I was getting love, and then I got people that would like friend me, and then 2 minutes later they send me a DM. Well, can you promote everything I do? Can you give me money so I can get my comic printed? And it's like blah blah blah. No, and my time, right now is worth a lot more than that. So I don't put up with that sort of nonsense anymore. But I've been winnowing down the friends list. So if you're still on my friends list, congratulations. Anyway, I'm tired of groups doing everyone and doing it in Messenger too. Yes, I really hate the Messenger thing as well. And I've been going through, and again, it's usually people I don't have contact with. Now, if Eric was in a group and he wanted me to know, he'd probably, tag me, or if he did everyone in the group, I would welcome that. That would be fine. But I won't have it from strangers. But Talk about someone who isn't a stranger. Skunk Rocker, mwah, I love you, brother. How you doing? Hey, I forgot this is going to be a thing. Yeah, I did too till about 10 minutes before the show started. I'm just oblivious as hell, and I'm like talking to DMs with some of my friends, and then I'm like, I look at the clock and oh wait, I promised myself I was going to do a show. We're going to try to do it every Monday morning, Skunk. If I'm not here by 9:15 Eastern, then something's up. Or I will try to announce it beforehand. But we also are going to do random times. Just pop in and see who's available. So subscribe, especially if you're on YouTube. It's easy to do. And please hit the bell and make sure you're notified for everything we do, because we're really not broadcasting as much as we used to, but we're hopefully going to be moving into more curated content, I guess you could call it. Anyway, I hear you, Eric, says Carl. And Michaela Jade. Oh, hello, Michaela. And here I am, hardly dressed here. Oh, so good to see you, darling. Anyway, check out every other week author Michaela Jade. She has got at authormichaelajade.com. She has got tidbits and scribbles. Carl and Donna and Dan and I are usually on there with her, dispensing our hard-earned experience to any budding writer or anybody who's just stuck and needs a little kick in the pants for their creative career. So please check it out. Last week's was excellent. Please check that show out. We had a lot of fun. And yeah, we're glad to see Skunk. Skunk Rocker, I hope you're doing well. And Amy Hale, mwah, good morning to you. We'll see you this Saturday at the SI Comic Con at 414 Huddleston in Benton, Illinois. Please come see us. It's easy to get to, and it's a lot of fun. Everybody's saying hello. And there's Michaela. Is Dawn? Yes, Dawn was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, though. And Amy Hale, yay! Everyone's saying hello, Amy. And happy birthday. Yeah, my birthday was back on the 2nd. I was on the way to Arkansas that day. I was grateful, though. It was a good birthday, because one thing I absolutely hate is when the wait staff of a restaurant I'm in are told that it's my birthday. I hate that. I find it embarrassing. Same with Cookie. She would probably tear my head off my shoulders and poop down my neck if I ever did this to her. And she will do it to anyone. It's not me. But it's just that artificial kind of like, we wish you a happy birthday. We don't know who you are. Go pay your bill, leave a tip, and get back in your car. It's like, one of the few times I've actually enjoyed the singing to me was I was doing community theater, and it was in Hoopston, Illinois, with the Artistic Repertory Theater. And it was funny because the leader of it, Catherine, let everyone know it's my birthday. And people who know how to sing when they're singing happy birthday, that's nice. That is really good. And they did it for me once at Civic Theater here in Lafayette. But most of the time, when you have people that are not trained to sing or don't give a damn about how they sound when they sing, that's different. So anyway, there were people that knew it was my birthday, but did not tell the wait staff. And I'm grateful to that. I will love Sorella forever for that. And there's Dawn. See, listening mode, mostly engaged. Ted's off, and we are getting our day figured out. Oh, okay. If you can figure out my day while you're at it, I would be very appreciative. And don't say cut people off your Facebook list this way for our band. Don't mention flamethrowers either. So, yeah, I know. There goes my third strike. See you guys. And good morning, Multiverse. Good morning, John B. Pica. Check out back of the Zero Box Network. This guy has got all kinds of cool programming going. He is awesome, and I love this guy to death. Johnny, it's good to see him, my friend. And I'm looking for readers for special tidbit shows. Yes, Michaela, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to talk about what you're looking for, and I'd like some people to think about it. And this is very serious now, and this is really helpful. Basically, Michaela would like to put together a round table. And by the way, Michaela, now in StreamYard, you can do like Zoom type meetings. I've yet to explore it, but we can work on that together if you want my help. But anyway, it's going to be a situation where Michaela and some of the rest of us authors are going to ask certain questions to help us get a better handle on what you, the reader, want to see from us. And I think it's going to be enlightening. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And we would love, if you want to be a part of this and want to know more about it, contact Michaela. author Michaela Jade, and get the skinny from her. But definitely, we'd love your help with this. John B. Pike, I love to have my birthday recognized at a restaurant. Sometimes I'll even ask friends to tell them it's my birthday, even when it's not just so we can get that free dessert. See, I keep passing up on that free dessert, which I don't need anyway. So anyway, but I just find the whole singing thing a little embarrassing for some reason. So I'm sure it's just me. And hello, beautiful people. I know who this is. That's Keisha Akoff. Mwah. We love you, Keisha. How you doing, sweetheart? Glad to see you here. And ooh, I love compound words. Flamethrower, nail gun, chainsaw, wood chipper, fire axe. I'm sure now, having read that, I'm on some sort of list with you, Skunk. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to HalloCon this October over Halloween weekend, and I gotta get my room. I gotta get my room already. So anyway, of course, I bring my room. It's called a van. We park it by the river, and we're fine. But no, it's good to see you, Skunk. How is everything going? If you can take a minute to let everyone know how you're doing, that would be great. And John B. Pike, and well, to be fair, Brian, I am a narcissist. And I'm a recovering imposter syndrome victim, so I get it, Sean. That's fine, and we're glad to hear that. We're glad to hear that, Keisha. We love you, hon, and thank you for loving us and being here this morning. So yeah, and also, folks, a quick reminder that if you have not subscribed to my show, on Facebook or on the Rising Tide channel on YouTube, please take a moment and do so. If you've enjoyed any part of this and want to hopefully get notified for any shows that we do here. So anyway, please like and subscribe and share if you would, please. It's because that's why we're doing this. We're having fun on a Monday morning. I figure we need some fun. And let's see here. I'm checking out what we got here. And thank you for the like, Donna. Thank you for the like, Kelly, and thank you for the love, Cindy. Thank you all. And Scott Crocker says, "Oh, I guess I could wax nostalgic for a moment about the past week. I suppose I should let everyone know my day in court was triumphant." Oh, good deal. Oh, excellent. I remember you mentioned that you had to lawyer up for something, and I won't ask what it was about. It's none of our business, really, unless you want to tell it. But yay for a W and mark in the W column there. That is so cool. And here we go. And former roommate showed up, which surprised me, and he also admitted 100% fault, which doubly surprised me. Okay, now I know. Oh, okay, I remember what that's about now. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you got your day in court. And so judgment was entered against him only. All I lost was the fee I had to pay my lawyer and the security deposit, which I figured I wasn't going to get back anyway. I know, and I don't know. Now, I know you've probably gone over this with your attorney, but sometimes you can sue the other party for legal fees, which are, basically you get back your everything connected with the the filing of the fees and your lawyer's time, et cetera, et cetera. Now your security deposit, that's another issue. But I don't know if you can get that or not, and it might not be worth it if you have to take your roommate to court to get money from him. So yeah, I'm glad you got that settled though, Skunk, and I hope everything's going to work out from this point. And yeah, that is cool, Carl. I agree. And Skunk continues, but now I'm back to scraping together a meager living, trying to get back on my feet and get some bills paid so that I can do the things I need to do, like fix my desktop. Okay, yeah, that's. Skunk, have you ever considered a GoFundMe sort of thing? Whatever because that's one of those things I know it's a pain in the butt to set up, just like any crowdfunder. But I did one recently for Amy Hale, and it was pretty successful. And it's also one of those things. It's not like Kickstarter where it's all or nothing. That if you fall short of your intended goal, you don't get any of the money, but you're also not penalized for it either. But you can you possibly maybe get enough for a new computer or something, so you might check that out. Oh, and we have got Monica's Cheap and Easy. So that's Brian. That's why we get along. Monica, how you doing? Good morning to you. Mwah. I have been so bad about staying in touch with you. I hope you're doing well. I really am. Anyway, Scott Rocker says, I'm trying to get my fiance to actually pack to move. Apparently they still haven't done that. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you, my friend. And anyway, other than that, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing spectacularly. I've got a new book coming out in about 6-ish weeks, a hardcover edition of Santa Sign with some additional work in it to commemorate the 10th anniversary of its release. Right now, I'm wrestling with Amazon trying to get them to accept my files, but I think that may be on my end and not theirs for once. But anyway, we'll be working on that today. Working on our newsletter. We've got a novel we're starting to write today. Work resumes on our Vela story. Author Michaela Jade has convinced me to try Vela out, which is a service of Amazon.com, and it's basically serialized fiction. The first 3 parts are free to read, and then the fourth on you buy like tokens that allow you to read further. And I'm writing a Sherlock Holmes story, a spooky Sherlock Holmes story that I think you're going to dig. So please check it out, because the thing is, while that's on Vela, my republishing options are very limited. That's part of the terms of service. So it's not like you're going, well, I'll just wait because Brian will put out a book right away and I don't have to pay to read it. I'll just steal somebody else's copy. Well, that ain't how it works. So anyway, what did I see yesterday? Oh, I saw something interesting I thought might be interesting, all writers. Oh, archive.org is the internet, basically the internet public domain library. There are some organizations that are going after that because people post things that are not out of copyright yet. Like, I know I could get a complete set of the Warren comic magazines online from that internet or internet archive, and that's the sort of thing that they're trying to prevent. So anyway, Monica's Cheap and Easy says, I am waiting to get my cookbook together and looking for an independent publisher. Oh, good luck. I don't do cookbooks, unfortunately. So, but if we can help, Monica, you know where we're at. So I can give you some advice maybe. But something like that, you know, I would look for, just do a Google search for cookbook publishers and see what they do, see what appeals to you, and have at. Good luck with that. I want to see a sequel to your vampire book, damn it. Get busy on that, would you please? S'il vous plaît. But anyway, Scott, we are doing well. Cookie is well. She is still at the auto plant, driving cars, and look forward, of course, to seeing you this October. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's see, that should be, let me check my book here. That should be the 27th and 28th and 29th of October. And that's going to be at the Econo Lodge Event Hall at 1507 North Tibbs Road in Dalton, Georgia. Plus, we got to go back to that Smorgasburg in Chattanooga, and we got to go back to McKay's. That's all there is to it. So anyway, good, Monica. I'm glad to see that you're working on that. That's great. And Lurker Mode disengaged from Cindy Cap. I still want to create a cookbook for people with food allergies called Food Without Much in It. You know, years ago, when Cookie really started piling on the food allergies, we had an idea for a website for that, but we didn't think we had enough material to make it a really long-term ongoing thing. And Cindy's back in stealth mode again. But no, that's the thing. Kelly, or not Kelly, yeah, Monica, excuse me, Monica, you might check out the Book Launchers channel on YouTube. It's one word, Book Launchers. And Julie Broad does a number of really, really, really good videos on nonfiction. Although there's a lot that you can take away and use for fiction. But check out that channel. She might be able to give you some tips, and you might want to reach out to her organization and see what they can do to help you. Okay? Just a thought. Excuse me. So that's what we got there. And let's see, I'm trying to think. I think that's all I've got on my end. We're also starting to edit the Terrors. Should be hopefully 2 more edits, and we should be able to get that going. It'll have a beautiful Jeffrey Hayes cover that we have shown frequently on this program, on other programs, but definitely check that out. And we got somebody here. I had no warning. That's why this show is approved by the Federal Trade Commission. Truth in Advertising. Damien, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. And he mocks me with his laughter. Darn you, Damien, after all I've done for you. Anyway, Damien, check out Damien's work. He is crazy talented, a great artist, and great guy. And I need to go over my website. I think I have some things I need you to update, Damien, just to give you a warning. Nothing major, like putting this show on and maybe taking my old Nevermind the Furthermores off. But anyway, Michaela Jade's, Cindy kept sneaky posted in spite of lurker mode. Chameleons want to sing. Yes, they do. And I'm going to get that out. I swear. That's on my list of things to do this year. And Monica's saying, thank you. Made a note of it. Okay, excellent. Yeah, Julie, the book broad, she does know me casually from commenting on her videos, but she's got a lot of stuff and her videos are really good. And she can do some services for you. Possibly about putting together like covers and such. Check with her. I really like her work, and you don't have to worry about your rights or anything, and you have a voice in it. So I recommend her highly. Michaela Jade says, I'm working hard to get Secret off to the editors for the rework publication, hoping for the same release date of May 13th. Well, if I'm successful, maybe we should talk about cross promotion. You know, I would be more than happy to do that with you, hon, among other things. Anyway, oh yeah, there's a ton of copyright material on archive.org, says Skunk Rocker. It's true. I don't understand why, but it's there. A lot of it is those stuff you can't get otherwise. That's true. You know, and I will admit that there was a point when I was keeping places like Pirate Bay in business. I didn't get like music. I didn't get like anything copyright. If anything, I would get a television show, watch it, and then erase it from my hard drive. But most of my stuff was like downloading comics that could not be reprinted. Like if it was old Dell stuff or Gold Key, ACG, what have you, I would download it for my own research use. But yeah, archive. I don't think there's any serious policing of the site like there is, say, on Amazon, which is why you see so much copyrighted material on there. But yeah, that thing's a treasure trove if you want to take the time to go through it. So yeah, Omniversal Incorporated. I know you, Damien. No problem, and never we can archive them and maybe direct people to Nat for the current show. Yeah. That would be cool. That would work. But I'll make you a shopping list. I need to check the site out and see what I can do to update it and see if I've gotten any ideas. But anyway, I appreciate you, Damon. You're the best. And Scott Carter, like, for example, someone uploaded digital recordings from master tapes of TV show music, cues that have never been released otherwise, and archive.org is the only place to get them. Wow. Holy crap. Well, there's a lot of countries cracking down on that stuff. And like I said, there is a potential lawsuit about that going. And I've also heard the Recording Industry Association of America, the RIAA, they are actually gearing up to go after them too. Now, of course, we all remember the RIAA from the late 80s, or excuse me, not the late, but the mid 90s when they were going after places like Napster and stuff, which I get. That's their job. But they were like sending like grandmas to jail for it. It's not just, anecdotal, it's real. That they were going after people that maybe had downloaded a couple things and then throwing the book at them. And they were also petitioning, excuse my nose itch, internet service providers to give them information on what people were downloading. And the companies were saying, no, we can't do that. You have to tell us what you need because we have privacy rules. And they were saying, well, skip your privacy rules and tell us who's downloading stuff so we can go after them. And I think some of those may have even gone to court. But just the same, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the RIAA. So it's like, that's technically against copyright law, but it's also not available anywhere else. I mean, if I could buy a record of those songs, I would, but you can't. Yeah, exactly. That was my whole thing with downloading. I wanted stuff you couldn't get. And if that was the only place to get it, there I am. And I have to run tax app appointment. Oh, good luck, Monica. Monica, it's good to hear from you, sweetheart. Listen, we gotta talk again. We gotta get together sometime, seriously. But anyway, check out Monica O'Leary on Amazon. She's great. But anyway, and we're at almost 44 minutes now. I will say again, folks, please, once we're off the air here, go to Nicholas Tockert's channel on YouTube or the Historical Fencing Guild. He's also on Facebook. And watch the new Nevermind the Furthermore, my old show that I have given it to him to do with as he will, and he's improved it. Okay. Uh, please check it out and interact with him the way you have with me, because he is so good. He is so loving, and you can promote on air. All right. Also, after that, at 11 o'clock is on the Indie Comics Network is Nita Lanning and Daphne Fage with a really lively show where they talk about creators' rights and such from the point of view of comic books, but still it's creators and such. So please give them some love too. Tell them I sent you, because we love each other. And so just to let you know, this program, I'm not going to try to do the technical stuff like I did earlier, but just to let you know, this show has been brought to you by Rising Tide Publications, by Patreon. Please check out our Patreon offerings at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. Okay. And there's also some other people on there like Molly Daniels, Morgan S. Comnick, Eric Hawkins, who are also doing active stuff on there. John B. Pica under the Impossibilists, doing stuff on there. That for a modest fee, you can be helping them out so much. All right. It just starts with $1 a month with me, and you get a couple blogs. 5 will get you looks at my advanced views of my work. And like the Sherlock Holmes stories I'm writing, I'm planning on putting in there too. All right. So anyway, and who we got here? We got the great John Celestri. Hi, Brian, and take care. Hey, you too, John. Good to see you, my man. John, so proud to know this guy. He's a former animator and does a great comic book, and I've got it around here someplace because I keep rereading it. Let me find. Oh yes, and I need to catch up. I missed your last. I got to do this very discreetly here. Bloodwing Angel. Because this is a PG show, John, darn it. But anyway, check out. I've got the first 2 issues. I'm going to get the rest, John. I swear. Next time you have a Kickstarter, please let me know. I was remiss last time. But anyway, it's a really charming, fun, adult comic book. And John's done a lot of really good research, and it shows on every page. Plus, he is such a great talent and such a super guy. John, it's good to see you, my man. I miss you. Haven't been able to, haven't gotten my head above water lately. But anyway, check out this guy. He's also got some stuff he's doing online, some shows for Nita and Daphne and all. And he's just awesome. We're glad to see you here, John. Anyway, you are awesome. Also, like I said, we're brought to you by Rising Tide Publications, by patreon.com /Brian K. Morris, and also plasmafiregraphics.com. Plasmafire Graphics, well, the look of your book matters to you. We've got to get that video uploaded to this channel. But anyway, we are going to let you go. Please check out Nick Tockard, and followed by Daphne Lage and Nita Lanning. You're in for a great couple of hours of incredible broadcasting, and we will try to be back this coming Monday, and we may do pop-up shows every now and then. But you're going to want to be subscribed to us on YouTube and or Facebook, because you know what? We're going to give you no warning. That's what the show is about. And also, there is no warning about me. So you never know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to say. Lord knows. And also, bye, Brian. See some of you over there. Definitely, Carl. I will pop in over there. Probably lurk, but I will check you out. And we miss you too, Cindy. We love you, hon. And also check out ckoepp.com. Great newsletter. Wonderful books. And check out that Animal Eye comic. I got to get the next 2 physical issues from you, hon. So anyway, that's what we got here. We will try to see you again next Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central. But be on the lookout for pop-up shows every now and then. We're just going to do it just so we can say we did. And we'll talk to you for however long. But anyway, as always, we'll give you no warning at all. And so we're hoping you have a fantastic day. We hope you use this week creatively and you help someone else, because I'm seeing the rising tide working for people. And check with me if you want to find out about Rising Tide. All right. Some people have gotten benefits from it. God knows I have. and we want to see that love and feeling continuing. All right, so do what you can today to make today better for someone else, even if it's just giving them a smile as you go by. It weirds people out, and that's its own reward too. But anyway, just try and make the day, make the plan just a little bit better than what you found it today. Okay. So as always, folks, let me get to where I need to be to get this definitely on its way. And this was very much less of this than I thought it might be. But anyway, please check out what we do. We are available on Amazon.com, also RisingTide.pub, where you can sign up for my free monthly insider information news sheet, email news sheet. And we will see you hopefully Monday, maybe before then. And definitely come out to see us in Benton, Illinois at SI Comic Con. Check out their event page. Check out also Windy City Pulp and Paper, where we'll be towards the end of the month. And we'll see you around. And as always, folks, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Have a great Monday, everyone, and make it great for someone else. We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.